Okay, in today's video I'm gonna install a rear view backup camera and also a dash cam. It actually comes it goes right here and it records the front of the vehicle and the rear. I got this product from China. It costs like around $60. So let's see what we got here. Some kind of cable. This is the user manual. I hope it is in English. Here's the backup camera itself. It is also a night vision. As you can see, there's IR lights at the back. So this comes with the wire, and here's the cable for the mirror itself. What I like about this mirror is that it has a half of screen that's gonna be like a display and half is the regular mirror. So it's like this. You can see there's a display and there's the mirror itself. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna put it on and see. There's the camera. You can adjust the angle, which is very good. And you simply just put it on like with those tight downs. As you can see, there are speakers as well. There's reset button and the microphone. There's also a USB port and a SIM card here. It actually came with the SIM card. Yeah, you could choose online. Either you want it with the SIM card or you can use your own. Without the SIM card, it's a lot cheaper. So I don't know about the color here. If you take it off, it's blue. So I don't know how it's gonna be. If I put this on like this, as you can see, the camera must be right there. It must be showing. Okay, so I plugged this one in, and as you can see, it shows my front camera, and I can, as you can see my hand, I can adjust the camera, see, which is good. And that's how I plugged it in. So simply, there's two wires. There's one for the power, and which goes right into the cigarette lighter socket or whatever it's called. And the other one is the backup camera, and the wire is pretty long though. So as you can see, there's my backup camera right there, and I can switch them around like this. pretty nice. And as you can see, it is recording right now. And I can just power it off and have my mirror ready. Or I can just turn it on and see my cameras. Here is my backup camera, and I think I'm gonna install it right underneath my bumper. Why? Because the angle is not as wide and pretty much you cannot see much if I install it in my right under there. And I cannot install it here because there's my handle. I can install it here and pull the wire right in my trunk, but I don't want to because I want this to be running pretty much not 24/7, but when I leave my car somewhere, I'm gonna make a switch and just let it record. You know, if anything happens to my vehicle, I have proofs, you know, because previously someone hit my vehicle here. You can see the crack, and they just left, and nobody paid for it, you know, or anything. Okay, so I installed half of it. Now I only screwed one in, so I can adjust the camera which way I want. And I use these kind of screws because the ones they provided are kind of bad and weak. So this is how it looks. You can't really see it, but on the inside you can see pretty good. Okay, and if we click for the rear camera, it shows good. The only side I don't like about this backup camera is the angle is not as wide as I wanted it to be. So here is actually, if you click on this, okay, and what I noticed, if you see a lock here, you cannot turn the pictures on, but now I can choose either I want to see with the playback of the video. It starts playing. I can choose a rear one, played. So I guess it only has a microphone on the inside here. Okay, so I found a hole there. There was a rubber seal like this in there, and I'm gonna just poke it, make a hole through, and pull the wire through there. Right there, where the exhaust is. But I'm gonna have to somehow cover the wire so it doesn't melt from the exhaust. So this is how it looks. Just gonna drill a hole here and put the wire in. Okay, here I put the wire in, right in there, and I pulled it right here, from there to here, and from here to there, And now I put this hose in so I can actually insert this wire through there. And I'm gonna use some tape. As you can see, I opened this and finally I got this. And now I can just tie this down to this thing and pull it, and this way I can get the wire. Okay, so here's the wire, and I taped it to this hose, little hose, and let's see how it's gonna work. Now I'm pulling it. Don't want the thing to come off. There you go. It's coming out. Yay. I got it out. And then I just placed it inside there, right underneath. And I'm going all the way here. And then inserting it here. As you can see, just insert it harder so you don't see it. And I'm going to bring it all the way to the display. Okay, so I put the wire in here and put it in there. I used 25 cents to push it in there. So, and then I stopped right here for now, and I do not want the wire to hang over here as much, so I started from this end and I put this end. And right here I had a problem, so I opened this up where the airbag is. You simply take it off, and there will be a screw like this. I unscrewed that and I inserted the wire in there, but make sure you don't damage the wire when inserting the bolt or the screw. So, and then the rest I'm gonna just put inside there somewhere so it doesn't stick out. Okay, so that's how the final looks. I left some over here, so just in case if I need to adjust this. So you can do the same with this one. Just pull the wire here somewhere, and maybe there somewhere, and that's the power. Or if you don't mind hanging this before your eyes. So, but what I want to do is I'm gonna pull the wire from the battery and make a switch, so when the vehicle is turned off, it would still record. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna make a switch somewhere underneath there, and so you know it would be easy to turn it off when you don't want any recording or anything like that. So okay, so here's my negative wire. I pulled the wire through the whole vehicle, so, and this is my positive wire. And like I said, I'm gonna install a switch so my cameras would not turn off when I don't want them to turn off. Like for example, if I leave my vehicle somewhere in the store and I do not want my cameras to turn off, so the switch will be on and the system will be recording front and back. And when you come home and you don't want them to be wasting your battery, just turn it off, you know. So this is how I do. I connected the switch to a positive wire, so pretty much you are interrupting just one wire, see. And to connect this here, that's for the cameras. So you just need to solder the negative wire here and the positive wire here, and then of course use electric tape to make all this safe. Also, when you connect to the battery, you might want to use a fuse like this one or something else, just in case, you know, if something goes wrong, you do not burn your vehicle. This fuse will just, you know, burn on the inside and you should be fine. That's a 10 amp that I'm gonna be using. You can use 5 amp. Okay, before we solder, use 600 grade. Sit down. This is positive and this is negative. Okay, now you can solder the wires to this. positive and sim. Do the same. Do this with the power off, because mine was with the power on, and I almost made a short. Okay, as you can see, now I can just rub this all around, either with electric tape or some hardwood tape. This one doesn't come off over time, so it's better than this one, but I'm gonna use both. First this one. Since electric tape comes off over time, I'm gonna use this tape here. Okay, and I'm gonna turn the switch on. And as you can see, the camera turned on and the power is on. So now I'm gonna go and install the fuse at the back of my battery. Okay, so as you can see, I installed the fuse here. I connected it to a positive wire, so you only need to worry about the positive wire because the negative wire is connected to the vehicle anyway. So if something goes wrong, this will help you. Now I just need to connect this wire here to a reverse. The only sad thing is that they don't have any instructions where to connect this, but I'm pretty sure it's the reverse. So I just need to find a reverse here for my back and connect to it. The way to find the reverse is to take this off and take this off, the connector off, and just test which wire is positive for the reverse. Okay, so I connected one side of the line to negative, and here's my light bulb, and now I'm gonna be testing. Let me see. Yes, the reverse light is on, so I'm gonna be testing which wire. This is not this one. Okay, I think we got it. Alex, how come there's two? Почему два? Okay, the other one worked as well because of the marker light was on. So we turned off the marker light.
Number one, reverse. It's just one down there?
One, yep. It's gonna be reverse.
If you can see
and
down
it's
there.
gonna be black wire.
Yeah, black.
No, it's
With
actually
the blue. Black
blue
with
and
the
black.
blue.
Yes. Okay, if I take this off, you can see the black one with the blue is right here. So I'm just gonna find it there and connect it to it. So as you can see, I connected the wire right in there, and that's a positive, like I said. And I turn on the reverse, and as you can see, the lights are on. So this will help at night. When you turn on the reverse, it's gonna help you. Okay, and so back to the camera. Right now it is front camera turned on, and I have to actually turn on the ignition to do this. And when I put this to a reverse, as you can see, the camera turns on and it actually shows where to stop, I guess. So it automatically reads off. Now I'm gonna set it to parking, and see it goes back to the front camera. So that's pretty cool. And let's do another last test. Okay, setting to the reverse. Okay, it's showing, but like I said, mine is different from, I don't know why it's doing that, the way it turned off while I'm reversing. Maybe because my camera is facing up instead of down. Okay, now I'm going forward. Set into reverse again, and see, I don't know why. I think it's gonna turn off. I think I gotta bring the camera down so it would actually read off the road or something, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this because I wanted to record vehicles. So okay, it's not turning off. It's not beeping or anything, so it's not something fancy. Even though this has a speaker here inside the vehicle. So yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't done this. So for more videos on BMW, and we also do some other mechanic stuff, and we do some reviews on things. And yeah, thanks for watching. This is actually similar to other vehicles. It's not just for BMW. This fits some other vehicles. That's how it looks. I would recommend buying something bigger, like the whole thing of display, because it's kind of small, but it's alright. You can actually turn this off and back in on your own. And yeah, thanks for watching.